That's throwback 2001 Joe. Better days on the morning wake up with Keith Scott. Krov FM, the heart and soul of San Antonio. Well, I told you guys in the studio joining me, it's going to be an election time for the mayor race, for council seats, and very own Reverend Bryant Livingston Sr. has thrown his hat in for the council seat in District 2. Rev, how we doing today?
Good morning, my friend, Brother Keith. Good morning, San Antonio. That is correct, Reverend Bryant Livingston Sr., and I am a candidate for District 2, San Antonio.
How you doing, Rev? How's everything going? And you used to hold a mic and be on the radio, too, also.
Well, that is correct, and it's so surreal because that name right there is how I got actually on the radio, Melvin Waiters, way back on KAPE back in the day.
Yes, sir.
And this morning is so surreal by sitting here with you. I listen to you constantly in the morning, and first of all, thank you. God bless you for allowing me this platform, this avenue, and this opportunity just to simply introduce myself.
Yeah, and please do, Rev. Tell our listeners a little bit about Reverend Bryant Livingston Sr.
Real quickly, born in Shreveport, Louisiana, but raised right here in San Antonio, Texas. I went to Holy Redeemer and St. Gerard's Elementary, Jefferson Davis Middle School, as well as a proud graduate, 1979, 45 years ago, Sam Houston High School.
Yes. Cherokee, for
yes,
real.
Sir, for real green in the blood, yes, sir.
What made you want to jump in, Rev?
Well, simply there are decisions being made right now that are having direct effect on individuals and society in our district. And I'm just not amused with the way that we're looking at quality of business instead of quality of life.
Okay.
And that's my platform. That's what I'm running on. Quality of life. I'm tired of listening to business after business getting all these opportunities while still we have families that are struggling all through the district, not just on the deep east or northeast, but all through the district. We have families.
Feel free.
I'm not an expert on all of these issues, but I have people in place that are.
Right.
And that is the thing about being that council person. Number one, accessibility. I want to make sure that I shop in our HEBs. You'll see me at all of our restaurants, our gas stations. You'll see me and constantly everywhere. I want to be visible. I want you to know where your representative is out here with you. He shops in the same spots. He worships in the same spots. He eats in the same spots. I'm proud right now that I'm back in school over at SAC, San Antonio College right now. And so these types of things, I want to stress to the community that we now have a voice. I'm that voice that we're going to get out here and, number one, bring this community back together where we can be a family community. We can be business-minded, but it should be family business-minded and not just corporate business-minded in this area.
There's a lot going on the east side, and we see at one point we saw taxes being raised on homes. We saw a little gentrification. Tell us, what do you see from your eyes and your view, your lens, happening on the east side of San Antonio? And in District 2 is what I'm talking about.
Well, District 2, we allowed it to happen by not being informed. If you notice at other parts of the city when they put in the things like this that no one ever brought to the attention, even the point like right now, the Frost Bank Center and the Spurs about to leave. Well,
yeah.
They promised that area to be an entertainment capital where they were going to make that an entertainment area, just for that striving area.
Right.
But now, here we go. They're going to move, and it's going to be just like the pink elephant that used to be downtown. This is going to be sitting idle. The only thing we'll have will be the rodeo. And, many of the concerts, they won't sit idle, but the major tenet of being the Spurs will be gone. So we want to investigate some of these things to see exactly where were the promises made and where did they fall short on. Good morning once again, and Brother Scott, again, I'd just like to thank you for this opportunity. Hey, this is the voice of San Antonio.
Thank you, sir.
This is the voice of San Antonio.
Thank you.
And that's one thing that I wanted to address as well. There's a lot of lack of communication between us in our area.
It is.
Because we just don't have, we have this one mean. But if you look to other genres, there are many means of outlet and communication.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I wanted to explore. To either expand what we have here, to bring it to the fruition to the people, which it already is. But I just see the need, being a radio person.
Yeah.
We just don't have the communication when events come up, or when even when there's obituaries or funeral services. We have it on one end, but we just don't have it on the mass end.
Yeah.
So we're kind of left. And then when it comes down on the city issues, we're left behind, really behind on them because we can't get the message out to the people.
We're actually working on, how do we get more engaged with what's happening in the community?
Mm-hmm.
How do we allow people to know that this is their platform? Because the KROV stands for Restore Our Voice.
Yeah.
And we are the voice in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And these mics are not just for me. They're for the community. That's why you're here this morning.
Exactly.
We've got to get the word out more, and that's what we're doing at Krov FM. We're working on strategically letting people know, how do you get on KROV, how do you know about KROV, and letting the people know, how do you listen to KROV. These are some of the things that we're working on in 2025. But I want to go back to some of the issues on the east side that you see are taking place. And if you get elected, how you're going to try to create change, because it starts with trying first.
Well, the first thing first, even in the try, I have to put my finger and identify one major concern with more than half of the district. If I can get that number up where we have one major concern, that when you go downtown, when you go to the people that are making these type of decisions in front of us, well, if you have the numbers with you, that's the thing. If we can get one, and I believe that would be the starting point. If more people would see, okay, he's got an idea here. Okay, we're going to work on whether it be drainage or whether it be a crime, whether it be the homeless, whether it be whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, if we can figure it out, we're going to poll this district between now and election, and we'll find the common bond, the common problem, or the common concern of let's say the majority of this district, and that's what we'll attack. I won't tell you, well, it's going to be this. Like I said, my platform is quality of life,
right.
And that concerns whether it be public safety, whether it be housing, whether it be the elderly. And one thing, I got to put this out there: if you're coming to District 2 to harm my elderly or my children, we're coming to get you.
Yeah.
That is a no-no. I've seen too much of it now, and it's going rampant across, but we're going to do something where we're going to turn this thing back into a family-oriented type district. I know we're supposed to be big business and everything. Business is fine, but it has to be conducive to the neighborhood. If they're coming to rape and pillage the neighborhood and just sell us a product and then take those funds and go elsewhere, well, we need somebody to step in.
Right.
And I put it out there, and I say this every time I speak to someone: even if you don't support me, I'm still going to represent you with the same tenacity that if you had. So, I'm going to be that one, that voice that, like I said in my slogan, I'm coming. Entertainment area there on what I call Coliseum Road, which is now Frost Bank Road, which was A&T Parkway.
Yeah.
Well, I guess whoever sponsors the arena gets the name of the road. But,
yeah.
But, it was just a whole lot. You are together. We can help you with these.
Yeah.
Whether it be housing, whether it be food, or it be health care for your children. Those types of things.
Those are real issues, right?
Yeah. And we're separating ourselves because we're looking at the businesses coming in. Oh, this business is coming in. This business. Well, what about the families? And make a conscious decision and a conscious choice on how we want to pertain. What we want to do with these things. How are we going to utilize them? How can we make them beneficial?
Yeah.
To those, especially the community that they serve.